Hi everyone, it's Donna from Sunshine LeClaire. Thanks for joining me today. I know I'm always in a rush, but I got everything gathered here in front of me and a little list actually. So we'll just get started. I have some finished objects, which I don't really like. And some works in progress and just a few little things I want to chat about and the giveaway. And I had mentioned the giveaway in my, not last video, but the one before that. It's funny, I'm just looking at myself in the view camera and my husband always tells me when he passes the bathroom and he sees me in the mirror, he says I look like Elvis because like half my mouth goes up this way. And I was just noticing that in the camera there. So my face is kind of like, anyways. Speaking of face, just quickly, I've been trying to change my makeup to non-animal cruel, like no animal byproducts or nothing in them. And I got a few things and I just made an order for some other things, but right now I have the mascara and a little bit of eyeshadow. You can't notice it because it's just almost skin color. But anyways, and I don't wear that much makeup, but I just thought it was a really good idea to really in my wheelhouse, you know, to move away from any animal products or byproducts. And I know that there's a lot of animal products in makeup. So anyways, just and it feels a lot lighter. It's not as heavy, and I don't like heavy creams and whatever to start with, but even the mascara I find is a lot lighter. And mascara is my jam because when I was in my early 30s, I went through a devastating crisis and about 75% of my eyelashes turned gray. So I don't go anywhere without mascara. Even if people don't think I have it on, I still have it on to, you know, cover up my lashes. And even one year, one of my girlfriends for my birthday gave me a certificate to go have my eyelashes dyed, and I did it a couple times, but it doesn't last. It doesn't last. It goes out. Anyways, another rabbit trail. Okay, so first thing I want to mention is I don't know if everybody's familiar with Pantone's Pantone's color of the year. Every year they choose a color. This year it's classic blue, so I'm just gonna put this up. Classic blue. Last year it was living coral, I think it was called. I can't see it from here, but I remember last year was living coral because I really liked it. And sorry, but my printer is, this should be more vivid. But classic blue is for 2020. And if you go on their website, there's all kinds of great information about color. And classic blue is beautiful. I love blues. But anyways, it's used a lot in fashion, like fashion for the year and fabrics and decorating. And I mean, they all live by the Pantone color of the year. So just something really interesting that I find interesting, because in art and crafts, I guess color is a big deal, right? So anyway, so something if you want to look up, it's Pantone color of the year. Okay, so my finished objects, I had posted this in on Instagram. I'm just starting to get onto, I've had an Instagram account for a long time but never really used it, but I'm just starting now to start using it more and finding a lot of you guys out there on it. And anyway, so I made this because, you know, I think we're doing Year of the Granny because I was going to start a granny challenge in January, but you know, something happened and I couldn't get it going in January. And then Debbie at the Canadian Crocheter emailed me and asked if I minded. She had an idea for grannies and would I mind, you know, and of course I said no, because I didn't think I was going to start mine until March 1st is what it's going to be. And now Krista and Creative Grandma have a granny challenge, which I'm going to do. So anyway, it looks like the Granny Square is kind of going to be taking over the year. So I happened to see this, and I'll put a link below for the pattern, but it was just so cute. And I had never done this color, carrying the color through and making a design. I've never done that before. So it took a long time to do this. This is kind of big for a granny square. Like, this is right beside my face. Look how big it is. It's huge. It's huge. But it's really nice. I'm going to bring it to my she camper, and it's going to be like a little, you know, to put a serving bowl on the table that's warm. What do you call it? Like a pot holder. I'm not going to double it or nothing, but it'll just be like a thick doily or something. No, not a placemat, but you know what I mean. So, and the back, look at that. The back is awesome too. You can just see a few little where I carried, but you can't really see any other ones, but I got the hang of it after. So it's nice on both sides, I think. And this cotton is sugar and cream cotton. So, and it's a rough kitchen cotton, but it hasn't been washed yet. So, but don't you love it? It's awesome. I really like it. So I'll leave the link below. So if you want to try it out, the link is, I can't remember who it is, but it's somebody in the past who did 365 days of granny squares. So there's 365 granny squares. And so you can just about pick one from anywhere, from any style or anything to give a try. So yeah, so those are the two things I really wanted to go over. Okay, so I have a few more finished objects that I'm not in love with, and they're probably going to be gifted or donated. But this I made, and I like the idea of it. I'm going to make another one because in the house I'm often chilly. And you know what, guys? I can't remember what yarn I used for this. But it looks a lot brighter. It looks prettier on the camera, but it's a little duller in person. But anyways, I get chilly in the house, and I just wanted something to come over to kind of cover my shoulders. So basically, let me see. I'll have to push back a little bit. So it's just goes over like this, and it goes. I put little picots around the edging, around the same in the front and the back, but I don't know, the color is just not doing it for me. I think I'll make another one, but in a different color. And I put a real airy neck so I don't get too hot. So anyways, I like it, but I don't know, the color is not for me. Usually I like very colorful stuff, but actually it isn't as colorful as it shows in the camera. So that's one thing. And I just whipped that up. There's like no pattern for it. So, and then this one, I am so sad about this. If you've seen my video in Florida where I was crocheting, it's with this Yarn Bee Dazzling, and the color is Pool, number 25. And I love the yarn, and I had made a long, like about this wide, just long scarf, shawl, whatever you want to call it. And it was supposed to be, you twist it side for side and do it together. And I found I made it too long for that because it wrapped way too far around my shoulders. So I wanted, and I had already tied it off and put in the ends. So I tried to take it out and I took out the wrong side, and I used the scissors and I totally messed the whole thing up. So I had to figure a way to put it together so you wouldn't see that, because I put a thread through all the loops and tied it, and oh, it was awful. And I'm so upset because I don't have more of this yarn. But so basically I made like one of those knots in the front so that you couldn't see, that seam where I had to fix it. Excuse me. Whoops, it's all twisted here. Anyway, so I made one of the, what the heck? There, I made one of these knots in the front, and I'm not loving it. To me, it feels like it's a bra, like it goes over your boobs. Anyways, a wider person up top would probably fit really good, but I love the yarn, but I don't like this twisted thing here, so I don't know. I guess I'll be giving it away or charity or something. But I love the yarn. I love the colors. Look at the sparkle. Oh, isn't it nice? So if I ever get back to Hobby Lobby again, God knows when, excuse me, I was going to be going back in March, but turns out a family member, my brother, has to have a big surgery in March, and I'm going to go with him to another city near here. So I had to cancel my March Florida trip. So anyways, the next time I'm at a Hobby Lobby, I'll get some more of this. It's a beautiful color. I love it. Okay, so that's that. And I don't know if I can't, I might have showed you this before, but I don't know. I don't think I showed it finished, but it's my my sunshine, what did I call it? My sunshine pullover, something like that. But anyways, and I love it. It's so warm. It's been washed. You don't have to block it. This is one of my favorite yarns. Someday I'm gonna do like a top 5 favorite yarns. But anyways, this is Hurricane from Hobie, and I love this yarn. This yarn is so drapey, and I believe it's a 3, but it crochets up like a 4. It's I wish you could feel how soft it is. Oh, but let me see. I'll stick it on for you really quickly here. I'm getting lint all over my black top here. Okay, and this is so cozy. I love it. I love it. It's just got like a elbow length kind of sleeve, and I don't like them loose. I mean, I don't like them too tight, but oh, it's just, it feels so cozy. I love it. It's so nice. It's warm, but it's I don't know if I can stand up if you can see, but it's just like this at the bottom. I just have a few rows at the bottom. It's not, I can't show you. Oh well. Okay, so anyways, I love this top. It's awesome. I love it. I'd like to make another one in bright colors. Maybe these colors like this. Okay, so anyway, the Hurricane yarn is fabulous. Okay, so those are the finished items. I guess I should try and hurry now. I brought this here because this is the 2020 challenge scarf with ice yarns that I did. And I had so many comments about how people just absolutely loved it. And I do. I love it. But what I'm going to do is for next week, I'm not really set up to do any kind of tutorial, but I tried to, oh my gosh, I tried to do a little tutorial for one of my sweaters, how I go up under the arm so there's no holes and you don't see the seam. So I tried to just show that stitch in the round joining, and I can kind of see it. I don't have the proper setup, but you can, it's not bad. So what I'll do is for next week, I'll just put a tutorial of, okay, just a second. This is the ending with that, and then the beginning. So I'll just show, so long, God. Okay, just a minute. Is this the, yeah, this is the beginning. So what I'll do is I'm going to show the beginning and how many counts you have to have, and then you just make it how long you want, and then I'll just show you how to do the stitch, because it's pretty much it's a one repeat kind of, like kind of in a mirrored way, kind of. So but I'm going to show it, and then you make it as long as you want, as wide as you want. All you need to see is a couple rows of me doing a couple rows of the pattern, and it's simple, and it just looks so pretty, eh? It is very pretty. I love this. I had showed you wearing it a few times, and you know what? I forgot to show you this way, and I've worn it almost every day with my jacket outside to work. So you know, when you just fold it in half and then pull it through. I hadn't tried it this way, and it's so long. But you know what? Works really, really good just like this, and you just loosen it. And even though it's really long, it looks great. I love it. I just love, this is, I think, almost one of my favorite things that I've made. But like I said, I will just do a little short blip of the stitch, and then you can just make whatever you want out of it. Okay, so what are we at? Works in progress. I have about 4 or 5, but I only brought 2, and I've decided that I am not starting anything else till I have these whips finished, because I've been putting them off, making something else, this one here, you probably remember, because I think I started it last summer, and I would love to have it done for this summer. I have the hardest part done, and actually it has grannies in it. I'll be able to put it in the granny challenge. No, it won't be finished. But anyway, so I just designed this little tank top, and so the front is like, okay, this is the front is like this, and the back is like that. So I've got a lot of ends to sew in, but I just got to do the rest of the body now. I don't want it cropped. So basically I just got to sew the rest, and I've tried it on, and it's awesome. Really, really nice. So, and it's just it's small stitches, so it's taking a while. And I'm using the Luna yarn. So I believe that's a 3. So that I have to get done. I have to get that done. And then this is, excuse me, I'm making this point the way pullover. You can see it. See, I like things that are nice and airy and loose, because then and you can make it long or not so long. But I'm using Red Heart Roll With It tweed, and this one is called Violetta. So here's what I have so far. I've got all the back done. It's the back. I should be pushed back a little bit more so you can see better. And then this is the front. I got the neck done, and I'm just coming down the front. If you can see, I have about another 6 inches probably to go. And then as far as the picture goes here, then you just sew up the sides here. But this is by an original pattern by Gleeful Things, so you can see. Anyway, very simple stitch pattern once you get going, and I believe it's a I'm using the tweed, which is a 4, and this is a 10 millimeter hook, an inline hook. Oh, never mind. But anyways, you can see the stitch. What a pretty color, right? Really, really nice. And it feels like, you know how the tweed, it's soft, but it's not that it's scratchy, but it has like a natural kind of wool feeling. I can't wear anything wool, but you know what I mean? But I think, like, and it's super drapey, but I think when you wash it, that'll soften up a lot, hopefully. Okay, so those are 2 of my whips, and the other 3 whips are cardigans, are sweaters. So I have to get finished those. And then my 1 whip is another one that I'm doing for a magazine. So anyways, just a few other things I wanted to talk about. Oh, first of all, the giveaway that I had mentioned in the last, you know what? I can't even remember if I did this at the beginning of the video. I don't think so. Oh, menopause brain. Anyways, I know I mentioned it at, oh yes, I did. I mentioned it in a different video, but this is the giveaway. Am I shouting? I feel like I'm talking really loud. So this is going to be the giveaway. It's the Annie's package with the little catch-alls. And it also, it has, these colors look way brighter on the camera. They're a nice softer color. They're not quite that bright. I think it's just my lighting that's shining right on it. But it also comes with the zippers to make them. It's really cute. I know I wouldn't make them. I'd like to have one, but I wouldn't make them. I think I said that before too. Anyways, this is going to be the giveaway, and near the closer to the end of the video, I'll tell you what to comment below. It's going to run till today's February 1st, so we'll go Valentine's Day, February 14th. That I'll use the random comment picker and pick somebody then. And there's just a few more things I wanted to mention. One was Seta. Hi, Seta. She's doing a Make 9, which I thought was a fantastic idea, to have, you know, a little list to get to, that you wanted to get done. That's because sometimes we forget. Sometimes, you know, I got a whole list. I got some stuff saved here on that computer, on the tablet, on my phone, and I have patterns printed, and I have some in binders that I want to do. So just to make a little list of some of the ones you really want to get done, and sure, do other ones too, but at least you have, you know, you're going to probably get those ones done, because 9 is not an unreasonable number unless you're making 9 queen size blankets or something. But anyways, so I wrote down, I don't have 9 yet, but I have 6. And I've wanted for a long time to make a lap gown that has those waves in it. And I'm thinking I might do it in a temperature blanket style. I have my temps here that I've been tracking. I made a chart for it. And the color codes I'm going to put here. But because we have, where I live, we have both extremes of temperature. We have like minus 30 Celsius in the winter. We not often, but we could go down to that. And in the summer, we can go up to plus 30, plus 35, which is like 105, down to Fahrenheit 105. We go up really high. And then we go down to, I don't know what it would be for you guys, but well below 0 Fahrenheit. So we have the whole gamut. So I figured I had to do a scale that had a lot of sections. Anyways, so I don't know. If I don't do that wavy blanket in temperature style, that's going to be on my list next year to do a temperature blanket. So anyway, okay, so the wavy lap band is one. Finished my design for the magazine and meet the deadline. Poncho for my granddaughter, cardigan for my grandson because they're both bigger now and they don't fit in the other ones that they had. I would really like to crochet a cactus in a pot. I don't do a lot of amigurumi. Well, I do almost zero. I've made a couple stuffies, but that's about it. But I want to make a nice cactus in a pot, either the prickly one, or the one, you know, with the 3 arms. I've been wanting to make one of those for a long time, so I'll have to search for a good pattern. If anybody knows one, let me know. Oh my God, I'm at 25 minutes. Okay, and cactus in a pot. And I want to make the Just Feel Festival shawl by Caleisha. And I'd love to make it in, I love Z's. Z's is so colorful, like that is totally me. I love that. So I did make her Just Feel Better shawl, and I really, really like that one. Hi, Caleisha. Yeah, so I got 6, so I still need 3 more. So good idea, Seta. And what else did I want to talk about? Oh, Caleisha. So I had mentioned in my video from Florida that I had met up with Caleisha. We had an amazing time, but I couldn't put the, I didn't get the picture. Maybe did I get the picture? No, I didn't get the picture or the video in because I was only editing on my phone. So near the end or at the end, I might show the picture right here. Or it'll be at the end. But one little thing I will show you is Caleisha showed a little pendant, glass pendant with a flower in it that I gave her from this shop we went to. It was called, what was it called? Black Market Minerals in Kissimmee. And so yeah, so I gave her that little pendant and she showed on her video. And what she gave me, I was admiring this. I love turtles. I collect a few turtles. I don't have lots, but some special ones. And anyways, so she saw this little, I was admiring this, and then later I looked and I seen she saw it and she was holding it up and looking at it. And I have a really cute picture I'll put here. And anyways, so she ended up buying him for me, and we called him Fred. He's so cute. See if you see his top. I just think he's so adorable, isn't he? Whoa, he's cute. Like a bobblehead. So anyways, yeah, so with Caleisha, we had a wonderful time. We both bought, and I think she showed that too, a piece of, what was it called? Malachite. And it's a green gemstone, and it has swirls on it. And I looked everywhere before I sat down to do this video, and I can't find my piece. And I think I put it somewhere where if the grandkids came over, they wouldn't get a hold of it. But I'm searching everywhere, and if I find it, or when I find it, I'm gonna make a pendant out of it. I'll coil some wire or something around it, or because I'm gonna lose it. I don't know, or if I can get some super cement glue and put like a hinge or something to put it on. But anyways, I'll show you a picture of malachite here. And it's just gorgeous. That the picture I showed you is a huge chunk of it, but my little stone had those swirls so perfectly on it. And I'm just looking, the meaning of it meant like creativity and protection, and it has a lot of like spiritual qualities, which was really cool. So that shop was really neat. It has like gemstone crystals. It has what do you call, fossils and gifts and jewelry, and it was a really cool store. there was like slabs of gemstones, and you could just go through all of them. They had polished ones and raw ones and ones like this big and little piece of one. It was wonderful. I love it. I think she said she wants to take her husband there because she's only, I guess, 45 minutes to an hour away from there. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up now. It's 30 minutes. And as far as the giveaway goes, and I will put the video of me and Caleisha at the end here. But as far as the giveaway goes, in the comments, if you would put how you take your coffee, or what's your favorite coffee? Like when you order your coffee, is it like a double, this, that, latte, vanilla, swirl, whatever it is? Me, I take just regular coffee, mostly decaf, unless it's early morning, but decaf with 2 milk. So anyways, sometimes I'll just, you know, I love chocolate. I'll just sprinkle a little bit of chocolate flavor, or I'll take some cocoa nibs and put a couple in. I don't do that too often, but that's a treat. I love hazelnut coffee, hazelnut with 2 milk. Anyway, so put your preferred coffee blend or how you like your coffee in the comment for the giveaway. And on February 14th, I'll do the random comment picker and pick a winner. So anyways, today's February 1st, 2 more months till we have a real spring day. And hopefully everybody has a wonderful weekend. It's Super Bowl weekend, so tomorrow's going to be crazy here at our house. And it was so nice of you to join me. Please thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Okay, bye.
Yes. Yeah.
Hi everyone!
Hello!
I'm here with Caleisha in Florida and Kissimmee. She drove all the way from her town,
Orlando, so it was like 45 minutes in traffic, so who knows?
and she's so beautiful, so adorable in person. And we came to Old Town here in Kissimmee, which she said she had never...
You guys can't really see it, but it's really cool. And there's like, we think this is a bungee thing. We haven't seen anybody do it yet, so
yeah, we had a beautiful visit. We did some shopping, and it was so nice to meet her. She's adorable. And we're just getting ready. We're going to go grab a quick bite because she's going to get going. She's got a trip planned there coming up. And I'm so happy she came to meet me. Thank you.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
And I know Seta's waiting to see this. So hi, Seta. Okay, everybody. See you later. Bye.